Is Obaseki trying to renew his fight, okay, with Oshiomole, or is trying to anger Oshiomole? I don't even understand. This kind of statement coming from Obaseki, the governor of Edo State. He said, "How I curbed Adams Oshiomhole's politics with infantry brigade in Edo State." Okay, how did he do that? Okay, report artist that Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has once again shed light on the genesis of the fight between him and his predecessor in office, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. Speaking to Vanguard editors, Obaseki stated that Oshiomhole's ruthless mode of politicking did not settle well with his political philosophy, a development that prompted him to dismantle the inhuman structure. The governor narrated that the moment he assumed office in November 2016, he discovered that to grow the economy, he had to dismantle Oshiomhole's infantry political brigade, which had become a nightmare to investors and other commercial business operators. Meanwhile, to achieve this, the governor admitted that it partly punctured their cordial relationship that began in 2007. Okay, Obaseki said, "We leveraged the natural advantage of location. We are the core Nigeria. You cannot go from the west to the east without passing through here. So there will always be traffic and markets. But why are people not stopping? Why are people not doing things here before? It is simply law, order, and security, which was the initial political struggle when I came in. We had to dismantle those non-state actors who my predecessor even were the infantry of the political class. These non-state actors created instability and disorderliness because they had to fund them. They let them loose on citizens. For a woman to display her wares in the market, she has to pay. So the first thing was to bring the temperature down, which was the basis of the fight, my basis of my fight with my predecessor. So when he became national chairman, the infantry shifted with him to Abuja, and from there they launched the missiles here. If I can decode what he was trying to say, this issue of Agbiru, and this guy was so prominent, Tony Kabaka, yes. That name, rang bell. In Benin, in Edo State, Tony Kabaka, haha, Tony Kabaka. One will be like MC Olomo now. That one, even MC Olomo now, they don't break in wings now. The one that took over from MC Olomo, I think that one is not. I don't know. That one is not even doing gra. We know the year fight and all of that. Unlike MC Olomo. I remember one time too. What was this guy's name? Tony Kabaka was trying to make friends with MC Olomo, but it didn't work out. The two of them now, they have clipped their wings. So I think it's going Tony Kabaka and the Agberus and what's this man's name? One popular man in Edo State that time. I think this guy worked for him. Tony Kabaka worked for him. That man has a, I don't know whether he had, as at that time, he had a motor park. It's around that ring road near that market, the Lagos market or so. Lagos market, yeah, around that area. Bobizua, yes. He used to be there. I don't know whether he's still there. Bobizua, Bobizua. Those one are be Ugbonge for being that time. So I think that is what this guy is trying to talk about Oshiomhole. Of course, the issue of Agbero was really crushed, and I even heard that people, even if you're a market woman, if there's anything you need to pay, you pay through the bank, not somebody just come and just scatter all your loans and all in the name of working for the government or working for one thing. Well, whether this will sit down with Oshiomhole supporters or not is a different ballgame entirely. And you know that Shaibu is becoming so close, trying to align with anybody that can really bring Obaseki's uh, Obaseki's candidate down, because he's the one that's supposed to be flaunting. No matter how you are trying to deceive Edo people, Oshomole is 100% better than you. Don't worry, after November this year, you and Oshomole will walk on the streets in Benin without security escorts. It is then the people will know who is more popular between you and Osho Baba. No, Obaseki cannot even near, can't match Oshomole when it comes to that. Yes, when it comes to that, Oshomole cannot. Funny people now, wow, I suggest that you allow Edo citizens to appraise the two of you and tell Nigerians their findings. I don't know why the Vanguard or the media house who did the interview choose to go to the governor instead of Edo citizens. Hope the motivation was not brown envelope. Envelope. The worst governor the state has ever produced. Court governor. Okay. Hmm. You are not saying the truth to Obaseki. Like I said, I say this matter will not sit well with some people, especially if they are Ushubaba's, what do they call it? Ushubaba's fan. And now you are finishing up with a abysmal failure in performance. Oshomole learns that Landa from his master in Lagos. Okay, I'll be right there, you know. Well done, Mr. Governor. Edo State will forever remain grateful to you for the change and development you brought to Edo State. Like, for what? In what way? Some people are for, some people will be against. It's certain. It's a given. Oh my goodness. So, guys, let's know what you think. Well, in terms of developments that people can really feel and touch, Oshomole did a very, very, in terms of infrastructure, of course, it's not really that perfect, but and now people could not really see much work that this guy did because Edo was just so raw and nothing was going on when Lucky Igbenedion was there, but as Oshomole came, he gave a Edo State a face. I think it's now seem as if there's nothing Obaseki did that people could really point to until he begins to explain and explain and explain. Of course, this issue of Agbero was able to put an end to it, but that does not mean that Oshomole did not try. And it's like that is the only thing that Obaseki just took from this whole thing. What about in other areas? What did you do? So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.